welcome to today's episode of Women Talk Money.
Women Talk Money. I'm Rachel.
Belinda.
And I'm Michelle. And today's topic is about needs versus wants. Needs versus wants.
So, how do you actually define what is a need and what's a want?
Needs are the essential of life. They are expenses. They are important for us to keep living on. They are usually the recurring payment that we are likely to take up a big chunk of our paycheck. So for example, you look at mortgage payment, you look at food, you look at insurance.
So wants are things that we desire to have. There are things that could help us live more comfortably, things that we buy for fun or for leisure, right? But without them, we can still live life as per normal. So as a guideline, we should always prioritize our needs rather than our wants.
But you see, needs and wants is just a fine line apart. How do you actually differentiate them?
So everyone is different when coming to their needs and wants. So if I would take an example like having a car. Now, do you need a car or do you want a car? If you work at places that are inaccessible by public transport or you work unusual hours, now a car can be a need to you. Even if a car is a need to you, choosing the brand is important because based on the huge variety of brands, a need could be a basic car brand or you can choose a luxurious car brand as one. Now, Michelle, how would you classify your need or your wants?
Maybe we can use an example like food. When we meet up with our friends, usually the question we ask would be, what do you want to eat? What do you want to eat? But notice the word that we're actually using. We ask each other, what do you want? Right? It's not what you need to eat. So maybe we say we want to eat Japanese food, we want to eat Korean food, but actually just what we need is something that can fill us up.
Like sweet potato.
Yeah, that would be sweet potato. Now, how about you, Belinda?
I think the easiest one for us now is deciding whether you want to buy bubble tea or not, right? And bubble tea with toppings will actually cost more. Like it could easily stretch you up to $4 to $5. But if you just plan a day out earlier, bring a bottle out to quench your thirst, you could save up that $4 to $5 a day.
Actually, I really understand that a lot because if I were to take one day $5 for a cup of bubble tea, that would be $35 in a week. Now you multiply that by 4 weeks in a month, you could be saving $140 as well. For myself, right, I'm a coffee lover, so my needs would be, a home brew cup of coffee, or my want would be a Starbucks coffee that can easily set me back by $6-7.
So it is important to actually set a budget for our needs and wants. We should have a list in place to keep track of all these expenses. And for example, we put insurance and our phone plans into a need, but a Netflix subscription into a want.
Okay, what you can do is to tally up the totals and align your priorities again. So in our previous episode, we actually shared regarding the 4-3-2-1 method, right? So how can we actually put it in here is if we were to distribute our income, 40% would then be on your needs, 30% on your savings and investment, 20% on insurance, and the last 10% would then be for your wants.
But of course, the 4-3-2-1 allocation is a general guideline. The exact allocation will depend a lot on the life stage and own situation. We always recommend that you speak to your financial consultant if you want to have a better idea of how your allocation should be according to your current situation.
It is impossible to live strictly by your needs and wants. It is okay to spoil yourself occasionally, buy yourself some nice things, but remember not to overdo and to always keep it within your means.
Right. So after coming up with that list, if you do find out that your current spending is disproportionate, such as that may have a lot more wants than actually what you need, and also maybe if you find out your overall spending it's a large chunk of your income, then you can make adjustments. Okay, so here is a simple way to start.
First, move things around. Take a close look at your categories, as some of the items you have indicated as needs may actually be wants, or vice versa. Second, trim spending on needs. The cost of what is necessary isn't always fixed. Shop around for a better rate on your phone plan, cable package, or even your insurance to save money while still getting what you need. Third, trim spending on wants. Consider downsizing your wants if they are a big part of your budget. For example, you can set a limit on the number of days you dine out in a month, or opt for more affordable accommodations the next time you do a staycation or even travel.
Thank you everyone. We have come to the end of today's episode of Women Talk Money.
Women Talk Money. If you like today's episode, do like, share, and subscribe.
Right, you can also go to our channels to look at our other videos.
Thank you and bye bye.